Hello and welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. We won the die roll. We're going first. I think this is a keep. You need to find another land fairly quickly. But I think it's still a keep. I've had a bunch of hands like this actually that kind of aggressively need to pick up land drops, but opponent mulligans down to 5. Oof. That is a rough start. Hopefully that means he doesn't have a ton of interaction. We can just kind of sneak through for the victory. Possible that the mayor is going to be an all-star this game. Your opponent doesn't have a spell on turn 2. It's pretty great. Scattered Groves. Ooh, no. I'm playing mono red probably. In that case, I think we're going to play the most aggressive route we can. Seems unlikely that the mayor is going to be able to flip soon. And this way we could play Burmaz off the Nest Invader potentially. Sure, let's do this. Alright. And I have to imagine this is mono red, and there's kind of no other reason to go hard on this deck, right? Okay, no play for my opponent's good. Playing is also great. I'm gonna go ahead and swing with our Nest Invader. Pretty sure you would have swung there if you had a spell. Oh. Yeah, and if he has a removal spell, I'd kind of like to use it up even. Like, it's not like he truly blows us out. He gets to shoot our face and eat a Nest Invader. Oh, okay. Free damage. Okay, and then Burmaz is going to be great. Just floods the boards pretty quick. Yeah, if you're playing mono red, especially after a roll to 5, you're really hoping your opponent doesn't go 2-drop, 3-drop. Reckoner. Pretty good, pretty good. Deals this much to target creature or player. It's unfortunate. Alright, so we swing with Burmaz, we trade with the Boros Reckoner probably. That's okay. Get a free 1-1 out of the deal. Boros Reckoner is obviously hard for us to deal with. I guess that's true, it has to attack, doesn't it? Okay. So just trade 1-for-1. Not bad, not bad. A Sylvan Advocate and a Mayor of Averbrook. And then hopefully the Mayor flips sometime soon. You can play Mirror Entity and just start beating my opponent's head in. Or Nissa for a little bit more value along the way, one or the other. Arlen Cord, okay. Soulstar gets to get a little bit bigger. He's probably gonna make it 2-2. Arlen Cord's now a kill spell on a stick. It's a little bit interesting because I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to attack. Although, yeah. Okay. We swing with both. He either double blocks and aggressively chump blocks, or otherwise we can also just use an emblem. It's actually maybe pretty good. Maybe we'll drop emblem. Go for it. That makes that 3 and that a 3-4. So each of them will individually kill it. It means he can't double block, he has to do the chumping. Yeah, it actually feels pretty good. It's definitely more of a tempo play than we often make, but the emblem's pretty powerful, right? Arlen, attack Arlen. Not gonna trade out for Mayor. I think the Mayor is gonna be good otherwise. This puts my opponent in kind of a tough spot. Okay, he does chump block all around. Means he can kill off the Mayor with Arlen probably. which is fine. We'll be able to kill off Arlen next turn. Still ends up being a 1-for-1, and we kind of forced 2 chump blocks there. So, I mean, my opponent's put up a pretty good struggle for the mulligan, but I think we are definitely the favorite here. 1 more land, Sylvan Advocate turns on. Nissa's gonna start doing work. Okay. Not a bad card in general. Not absurd for my opponent right now. Gonna try and keep Arlen Court alive. Might. I think that's probably incorrect, although I'm not really sure what my opponent's route to victory is here either. Oh, killing Nest Invader. Okay. Ooh, Mentor. I was just going to use Nissa and plus everything and keep up the offensive. Yeah, it's still probably... Well, no. I think he loses Arlen, but then other stuff gets going. Yeah, let's just swing. It still puts my opponent in kind of a tough spot. And then play Mentor. He might trade for the Mare here, but he still has to chump block if he wants to keep Arlen alive. He might just let her die, though. Okay. Chump blocks for Arlen. Our Monastery Mentor. Pass. Abbot of Carol Keep. Not a bad one, especially when he's top decking. Finds Flame Javelin. Alright. That's a pretty good hit. Probably just kills off the Mentor, I would think. Is a little bit of a decision. Mentor's definitely the more dangerous long-term threat. Sylvan Advocate, again, I guess it's 6 lands. It always feels like it's 5. Huh, excuse me earlier, that was definitely incorrect. Yeah, definitely kill the Mentor. Still gonna force him to chump block here, though, to keep Arlen alive. Or just play Elspeth. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Drop Elspeth. Let the Advocate kill my opponent. Or the Arlen Cord. We've drawn the perfect number of lands this game. It's funny. I think actually my opponent could very easily have taken this game. He got some good value off Arlen. Yeah, I mean, he still could, frankly. Like, opponents look pretty powerful. Shrine's not incredibly exciting there. Especially with an active Elspeth on board. And with the Master. Master might be... Yeah, might be kind of the death knell for my opponent. We'll swing. I'm okay trading the Sylvan Advocate for 2 creatures. Going down to 10. Gets 1 token onto the Shrine. I do think that my opponent potentially... Ooh, Young Pyromancer's pretty good. Opponent hasn't played a ton of instances and sorceries so far. But honestly, it's probably fine even if it only gets 1 or 2 elementals. His expertise is obviously pretty good too. Yeah. So play this and play Nissa, pump everything. Ouch. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well... Well, I think we managed to win an unfair game there, with my opponent getting down to 5. Let's see if we can sneak out a fair one. I just don't think I'm really gonna sideboard here. Mana Tide, I think, is not great against mono red, and a lot of times they're gonna have more mana than they want to have anyway. Yeah. No change. I just hope that our kind of mess of early interaction is enough to push us through. Ooh. So the Declaration Stone is Scattered Groves. And we can also turn String Wildland into something. I think this is actually an okay Moldus 6. Or this is an okay 6 land hand. Moldus 6 land hand. Not all that different, right? I think I'm going to keep it. This might be greedy. My opponent goes 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. We might just die. Oh, hey, Goblin Guide. Get us more land. Perfect. Okay. Sylvan Advocate. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go get our Temple Garden. Would not like to pay 2 life. Play Sylvan Advocate next turn. Another Soulscar Mage. A much worse version of Goblin Guide, fortunately. And no land. I guess I had a couple of 2 drops in a row, though. I can't complain about too much. Sylvan Advocate's almost certainly going to turn on this game, too. So, worst case scenario is he shoots this. We take 4. Okay, we'll definitely block here. Land? Give us some value? Nice. A little bit interesting you'd attack with that not Soul Scourge. Pyroclasm. Alright. It's kind of creative to keep a Soul Scar alive. We're just gonna drop Nest Invader here though, so it may not be great for my opponent. I don't think we're actually gonna play the Scattered Groves. I think I'd rather cycle it away later on. Play Nest Invader. Hope he doesn't have anything too absurd here. Hero of Auction Ridge or whatever that would be is pretty bad. Hellrider. Also not something I'd love to see. The opponent is swinging for 4 off the Hellrider here. And Soulscar. Wow, that's pretty aggressive. Just throwing that away for 2 damage. Maybe he's got a handful of burn. It's concerning. I don't like seeing that. Selesnya Charm. Yeah, I like Selesnya Charm. We're probably going to Declaration as Hellrider, which means I guess we can maybe do it now. We definitely want to do it before he gets the opportunity to attack. Okay. I want to attack. I guess we can create a Knight token too. Sure, let's get in there. Ooh. Azaret. Well, we have to kill that. Oh, we can exile with Selesnya Charm though. Oh, this is sorcery speed. Oh, cringeworthy. Feels like that should be an instant. Oh, that was pretty bad. Alright, well, at least we get to exile the Hazaret. Yeah, that was bad, though. I guess we'll cycle the Scattered Groves. Oof. That's gonna cost us 4 damage though. That's a lot when you're at 10 and your opponent's playing in mono red. Mistakes were made. Okay. There are worse things. Oh, good. I feel much better about our chances now. Let's play Declaration in Stone. Get another token off the Mentor. Well, it does get to investigate, but we're gonna get to punch him. We're not way far off of Westvale Abbeying as well, in which case we just get to gain a bunch of life, and that probably puts it out of range for my opponent. I don't think he realistically can beat Westvale Abbey. His next turn we can play Mirror Entity, and then I guess Mirror Entity is kind of an overrun too the next turn. So really we just need to survive a couple of turns. Can't die this turn, can't die next turn. Looks like my opponent has too many lands right now though. Can't actually activate the Ravine, which I like. Okay, so we just want to play Mirror Entity and go for it? Yeah, and I guess we actually play the Hangerback Walker for 1 then too. Right? Well, let's just swing him down to 12. No, one doesn't have a spell here. Play Mirror Entity. And then Hangerback Walker for 1. That's probably enough. Not something great in a turn. It's gonna shoot us. We'll see if the late Declaration Stone kills us. Oh man, it might. No burn. Just once. No, he's tapping mana really fast. Oh! Oh. The throw. The throw. Oh, damn. Alright, one more game. $6 on the line here. Alright, I would like to play first. This hand's pretty good. Let's go ahead and keep it. I have a turn 2 play, which I like, and then a turn 3 mentor, which I also like. I think we'll probably play Smuggler's Copter before the Captain. Well, maybe not. Maybe. Mentor being a non-creature spell is probably pretty good. Yeah, so let's drop the Captain, because we can also block the Soul Scar Mage, potentially. Yeah, playing, ooh. Well, I was gonna say we maybe should have used one Separate ETH earlier there, but... Okay. Just gonna get in with Goblin Guide. I'm happy to trade. Dean's Lockkeeper. Okay. Actually, we'll probably play the Lockkeeper and Smuggler's Copter next turn then. Hey, Militia Captain doing good work there. I do kind of want to just get a token off the Mentor though. Finding Sun Titan's pretty good, so I think we maybe do want to hold off on Windswept Teeth. On the other hand, if we play Lockkeeper Copter, next turn we can play Monastery Mentor, swing with the Copter and tap something down. This is a little bit more defensive too. Alright. It's hard for him to effectively block this card. You can see why it's such a beast in Standard. Or it was. Ball of Triumph. Alright. We take 3 here, I imagine. Not bad, not bad. But next turn we can swing with the copter and be able to tap something down with the Lawkeeper. So I don't think we're in a terrible spot. Crew off this. Swing in for 3 here. We'd love to draw a card. I'm just gonna pitch the Scattered Groves. Alright, and I'll pass for my opponent. I'll use Lawkeeper to keep the Soul Scourge Mage or whatever else scary that my opponent has off of us. Sun Titan can get back Hanwar Militia, and that's 4 creatures or 5? 4 more creatures. It'll flip. Sun Titan might be pretty tough for my opponent to deal with in general. It's just hard to burn and it hits for a lot while still being vigilant. Char. Okay. Pretty good. Get through the Monstrary Mentor, which is not an insignificant threat. Tap down the Soulscar Mage. Sylvan Advocate. I don't like me a Sylvan Advocate as much as the next fellow. Maybe I should have kept it in hand, but... Go ahead and swing. I'm not sure what we would keep in hand over a Sun Titan here, but... that is good. Not as good as a Sun Titan, though. Alright. Okay, and we'll use Lawkeeper, and then odds are we can play Sun Titan next turn. Not going to crack the Windswept Heath until we have to. Yeah, I think we're going to get there this game. We're still at 17. Okay, there is the hero. Okay. A little bit afraid of him, but against Lawkeeper continues to do an admirable job against it. And Sun Titan will be pretty good pretty soon. So we do take 2 here. Find another land, Sylvan Advocate comes online. Okay. We could play Elspeth, create a knight, get in. That's actually not too bad, right? Worth putting out the Sun Titan, I guess. We swing for 5 here. Gains Lawkeeper's done some serious work in this matchup. Draw and discard. Yeah. Rip Plains, that's okay. And then we'll use the Windswept Heath turn if necessary. Maybe we should have kept a land, because then Sylvan Advocate would just hit for a lot. Ew. Thunder Flamecaller is pretty good. Okay, so it's gonna swing for 8, actually. Ugh, Chandra is scary. I guess we actually avoid Battlecry. Okay, go find a white source. Okay, still taking off a lot here. But I think we can probably just kill my opponent next turn if he swings really aggressively. That's 8 in the air right now, so as long as he doesn't kill us, although he'll probably kill Elspeth. Elspeth will gain us a lot of life though, which is not a bad thing either. Made a soldier, it's gonna gain us 11, I guess. I guess he can just swing with 2 at it now, because 2 we chump block and she lives. And we still have lethal. So yeah, he has to go in with everything at her. It's pretty nice. Whew. This Lawkeeper though. Keeping the law, keeping the red at bay here. Swing with 2 at Elspeth. So we have lethal then, right? Let me just make sure. We tap. That's 3, 4. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we block. I don't think I'm missing anything. He's tapped out. Yeah. I think that's just enough. Right? So. I give flying through and swing, right? All right, managed to go 2-1 there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we did not do incredibly. We did not play that incredibly well. There were definitely some misplays, like missing that Declaration Stone was obviously pretty silly. The first matchup against Ramp, I don't know, maybe we couldn't have played that a whole lot better, but I can't remember specifically what mistakes I made there. It feels like I had something though. In any case, the matchup was fun. I do think that the tokens deck can be good. It took us a little bit to get there, and this maybe wasn't the best version of the deck. I think in the best version of the deck, you're going to get some of the glorious Anthem effects, which we just didn't. The Dictate of Heliod, that sort of a thing. But we did get both Elspeth, Gideon, and Nissa, which are all pretty good token creators. Ended up getting there. Had enough to force through a lot of the time. It definitely was fun. I'm glad I sort of forced it. Hopefully it was entertaining to watch the draft, even though it was maybe a little bit obvious what I was trying for. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I'll be posting this a little bit later. See you guys later.